I still feel like I wasn't there long enough.
A Canton business owner spent a week in Poland helping animals in Ukraine. Dogs and cats that were hurt or lost were brought to a Polish veterinarian. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Courtney Zeller is sharing her experience and has more on what you can do to help.
Heartbreaking images of injured animals from the war in Ukraine. Dogs sit in cages waiting to be treated or are recovering. Marissa Squires was there to help.
It's also really hard to ignore, obviously, all the people suffering and struggling, but my expertise is with the animals. So if they could use me over there, then I wanted to be there helping as much as I could.
Marissa is the owner of Dogology, a dog training facility, pet supply store, and puppy daycare in Canton. Before opening her business, she was a vet technician. She spent 1 week working with a veterinarian in Poland, 5 miles from the Ukrainian border.
There's many different areas in this veterinary hospital / shelter. Some are for dogs that are injured, some are for dogs that are sick, some are holding areas just to ensure that they're healthy enough to kind of go into a different area.
She says they were treating 15 to 30 animals a day. The facility is one of 4 locations in Poland. Marissa says some families were forced to leave their pets behind.
Some of the dogs that you see were very clearly pets. They're very friendly, they're very scared, they're very displaced. Whenever you're crossing any sort of border, they want to obviously make sure the dogs are up to date for vaccines, safe, don't have any contagious illnesses. And when people didn't have that paperwork, they couldn't bring them.
Marissa wishes she could have stayed longer in Poland.
When you're there and there's such need, you're volunteering for 10, 12, 14 hours. You don't really have time to process it and to think. You're on task. You're helping these animals. You're doing everything that you can. You don't really have time to look around and think about all of it.
She helped countless animals. Now being back home, the emotions finally hit her.
When you kind of stop and think about everything that you've seen, it's very overwhelming.
There is a fundraiser set up to help the animals. We have the link on WFSB.com. Courtney Zeller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.